ネガティブステートメントを勉強しましょう。皆さん、元気ですか？元気ですか？ I heard many of you said, はい、元気です。But I also heard some of you said, いいえ、I'm not so good today. So, I'll teach you how to say that in Japanese. So this is how it goes. Repeat after me. 元気じゃないです。元気じゃないです。元気じゃないです。Great. Let's take a look at the grammar. We studied this sentence in my previous lesson. X は Y です, which is an affirmative statement. For you to change this statement into negatives, all you need to do is to change this part to じゃないです. Now, there are three ways to change to negative statement. You can say ですto じゃないです or じゃありません or ではありません. They're all the same thing, but these two are more polite than じゃないです. As a general rule, the longer the sentence, the more polite. So, among these three sentences, this last one is the most polite form of negative statement. The first two sentences, you'll probably hear them in conversations often, but this third one, ではありません, you'll see it in writings more often than you hear it in the conversations. And then please look at how you spell it. This is ではありません, but は is spelled with hiragana は, just like you use it as a topic marker は. Let's review the sentence structures. For affirmative sentence, you say X は Y です。私は元気です。Now for negative sentence, you say X は Y じゃないです。私は元気じゃないです。And then here, in this Y slot, you can use nouns and adjectives. Now, the word 元気 is an adjective, and it happens to be not adjectives. There are different types of adjectives, but not adjectives and nouns conjugate the same way in the negative statement. So you can say, 私は元気じゃないです to say, I'm not fine. But in today's lesson, I'd like to talk about noun negative statement only. I will talk about adjectives in my later lesson, but today let's study negative statement using nouns here. And this ka at the end of the sentence is a question marker expression, and it is a yes-no question sentence. So you should say はい or いいえ before you say the statement. There are many ways to say yes and no in Japanese, but in this lesson, let's use these words. はい for yes and いいえ for no. それでは練習しましょう. Let's practice. Okay, so this is a question sentence. 先生は韓国人ですか? Are you Korean? And if the answer is yes, I should say, はい、韓国人です. Yes, I am Korean. If the answer is no, I should say, いいえ, and then negate the sentence, 韓国人じゃないです. No, I am not Korean. You may use this word, そうです to say that's right, and そうじゃないです to say that's not right. let's look at this question sentence. キムさんは韓国人ですか? Are you Korean, Kim? And if the answer is yes, you can say, はい、そうです。Or if the answer is no, you say, いいえ、そうじゃないです。Now it's your turn. Let me ask you these questions and then please answer me in negatives. あなたは高校生ですか? No, you're not 高校生. So your answer should be one of these. いいえ、高校生じゃないです。いいえ、高校生じゃありません。Or you can say いいえ、高校生ではありません。Let me show you how to pronounce this sentence more naturally. So this sentence, いいえ、高校生じゃないです。You put the pause between じゃ and ない rather than between 高校生 and じゃ. So this is how you should say it. Please listen. いいえ、高校生じゃないです。Instead of いいえ、高校生じゃないです。So if you have to put the pause somewhere in this sentence, you should put it right here between じゃ and ないです。Not between the noun and じゃ. And then you should also be careful, this word じゃない must always be accompanied by a noun. So in your response, you cannot say いいえじゃないです. That is grammatically wrong. You always have to say the noun 高校生じゃないです like that. So let's practice saying this sentence correctly. Please repeat after me twice. いいえ、高校生じゃないです。いいえ、高校生じゃないです。Good job. Now, if you can say this whole sentence without having a pause, then that's even better. So let's practice. Please repeat after me. いいえ、高校生じゃないです。いいえ、高校生じゃないです。はい、いいです。And if you use the word so in your response, that's also good. So let's practice saying this one twice. いいえ、そうじゃないです。いいえ、そうじゃないです。はい、いいですね。And you also learned the pronoun rules from my previous lesson. If it is obvious that you're directing a question to the person you're speaking to, mentioning you as a topic is not necessary. So I will ask you this question without saying you. Please respond in negative form. 1年生ですか? いいえ、1年生じゃないです。How about this question? 留学生ですか? いいえ、留学生じゃないです。So 留学生 is an international student. And you just told me that you're not an international student. Okay, good job. This time I will switch the topic to your major. I will ask you two questions. Please answer me in negatives. 専攻は国際関係ですか? いいえ、国際関係じゃないです。Okay, how about this one? Let me pick this one. 文学 which is a literature. 専攻は文学ですか? いいえ、文学じゃないです。Well, now your turn. Please ask me a question using this noun. Office worker. Please ask me if I am an office worker. いいえ、会社員じゃないです。Okay, ask me this question, graduate student. いいえ、大学院生じゃないです。Alright, then please ask me this one, Chinese. The word for Chinese is 中国人. And I am not a Chinese, so I should say いいえ、中国人じゃないです。はい、good job. Let me show you how to type these negative statements on your keyboard. When you type じゃないです, you type it like this. Now I put the space here just to make it easier for you to see, but when you actually type it, you don't need to put any space between ない and です. And this spelling J-Y-A will get you little ya with J, ja. Now, if you want to say じゃありません, the last you have to hit and tap twice. And last one, ではありません. As I mentioned it earlier, this wa is typed as ha, ha, and then pronounce it as では. So D-E-H-A to spell では, and then type N twice to get hiragana. Before I let you go, I will ask you one question, and I want you to write your answer in the comment by typing the sentence correctly. Remember, you have to start your answer either with はい or いいえ. Okay, so my question is this. 日本人ですか?あなたは日本人ですか? Please write your answer. それではまた会いましょう。さよなら。